Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, what do we want to be doing? I'm not 100% sure. We managed to get all of our power systems switched over to the new network, didn't we? Yeah, that was a thing that got finished. So, I'm glad of that. I'm considering trying to start dealing with slime, for what it's worth. It might end up being an awful decision, but I think that's something that I want to try and do. Because if we can set up some slime processing, then we can get things, you know, we can start clearing out some more space, and we can have slime available for when we need it. Because if I do want to start planting dust caps in here, I'm going to need slime to help fertilize the stuff. So that's definitely something that I'm going to want to look into. I do have the ore scrubber, don't I? Yes, that's good. So, how do I want to set this up? Let's go into pause for a minute, and we'll start trying to plot some stuff out, I think. Okay, I think I might have something, sort of. We're definitely going to need to get ourselves a chlorine pump, so we can start getting some of the gases out. Dial things down onto a slower speed. All of this should be on a 1 priority, so the duplicants should ignore everything for the time being. The majority of this they can't even access anyway, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I want to make sure that I've got a good amount of... I'm considering putting a decent amount of storage for slime. I don't think I'll need a huge amount, just because it doesn't really, like, it doesn't compact much. Like, the tiles with slime aren't particularly dense, but it could be something that could build up quite quickly. So what I might do, I'll bring this up an additional tile, cancel that one, and get rid of these. I think we'll put a couple of blocks there. And just to start with, I'm going to put 4 blocks in for storage. So we'll put bins in all across there. We'll bring this over so we can get all the way out to the ladder. Because we could potentially move the liquid lock as well. This could be an access corridor to get us out in over this way. So that could be a viable thing. But we are going to need a bottle emptier up here, because we're going to need to fill this little cavity with water so that the slime lung, or the slime doesn't output slime lung germs. The water will actually keep all of that kind of condensed, or it will keep it suppressed so that the slime lung itself won't propagate. But we'll dig out all of this on a 7, and we'll set this bit to a 7 as well, so that it actually gets put in. And yeah, we'll just start building this and kind of fix it up from there, I suppose. We got another skill point earned by Turner. Ooh, good work there, Turner. What do we want to get you to do then? We could put you up to field researcher. Ooh, yeah, we could definitely go for that, I think. You are my main research guy, so that is good. Is that going to negatively affect your morale? I don't think so. Fingers crossed. We can have you set up like that. We can put you onto field research. I wonder if that means you're going to be capable of... oh, is there something buried there? No, it looks like there is. There's something here, I'm sure of it. Oh, it's under this one. There's a Draco. Somebody go and dig the poor little sod out. Thank you. Oh, poor little Draco. Wondering, is this going to be getting filled with oxygen? I think the CO2's a little too far down for this to just completely fill up with CO2, so we should be okay there. I am going to want to get these creatures out of here, though. I'm going to do a little bit more digging out this way as well. Just clear out some more of this space, I think. Let some more of the gases around here kind of flow a bit better. Oh, no, Lyra, you got yourself stuck down there. That is bad stuff. You are a very dumb person. Everybody get down there, go and build this. Not priority 9, I'm doing it on priority alert. Lyra, why did you do that, you silly person? I don't think people are going to be able to get to save you quickly enough. Oh, and now she... No! No, you don't fucking fall asleep. For God's sake. I'm going to have to reset the day. I'm not losing you due to your own stupidity. Oh, for God's sake. How do you people keep doing this? How did you get stuck? I don't fucking know. I don't know how he got down there. I was looking at other stuff. Oh. These duplicants are doing my head in at this point. They really are. This is the last time I'm resetting the day. If one of you dies because you're a fucking idiot, you're done for this time. I'm not saving you again. Okay, well, we've managed to get to the end of a day without somebody managing to suffocate. So that's progress, I guess. Why are you people so stupid? I'm hoping this Draco is eventually going to work his way outside of this room. I'd like to try and seal it without him being in here. Would be handy. I'll get that ladder in place so that we can dig out all the space that we've got in here. Oh, we've got polluted oxygen in here. It's not got any germs in it, so I think it's alright. But May, you've kind of got yourself stuck a bit, haven't you? Bit of a dumb move. Okay, let's get the rest of this all done on a 7 as well. Get it all set up. These are going to be on a 9. And they're also going to be exclusively for slime, which is still not on the list. But we are going to need a bottle emptier. Would Mr. Draco care to leave the confines of this room? It'd be nice if he did. Don't think he's going to. Yeah, the bottom end of all this is just not looking great. It did fill up with a little bit too much CO2 from all of this. I could pump it all out. Oh no, Hassan. What have you contracted? No, that was Turner. Turner's contracted slime lung. Where the fuck did you pick up slime lung from? There's none here. Or did you get it from somewhere out here? There's a little bit of CO2 with slime lung in it. Yeah, that's probably where it came from. That stuff is just fucking awful. But yeah, we now need gas intakes for this. There we go. Get the right screen. So I also think we should get deodorizers. Because there's going to be polluted oxygen coming up and out of this little area. And I want to avoid any nastiness from it. No, come on, mate. Just wiggle your way round, alright? Just come up and out of this little hole in the wall. I've left it there especially for you. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes. Come on. Come on, mate. Come. No, no, you're going back up. Little shit. And I'll probably want another deodorizer somewhere down here. What I'm going to do about all of the gas or the CO2 that's in here, I'm not 100% sure. I could vent it out and just start pumping in oxygen. That's always going to be an option. But as long as I don't have an atmosphere where slime lung can grow. Ooh, he moved. He moved. No, fucker. I need you to get out of this room. I do not want you in here. And I don't have ranching capabilities to be able to move you. Oh, actually, somebody else got an upgrade. It was May. Oh. I thought I gave you this, Turner. Oh no, I had to reset again, didn't I? Because you were a fucking idiot and decided to suffocate. Okay. Go with improved cooking for Hassan. Give you a bit of an upgrade. Your morale expectation is 1. That's rather good. And your morale is 8. They really overhauled this the morale system, I think. Yeah, we'll give you an upgrade to super hard digging. Oh, everybody's doing great. Who did I want for ranching? I gotta remember. I think it was either no, it was Nicola. However you meant to pronounce that name. Well, I suppose we'll give you the farming hat, seeing as you've got the job. But we'll upgrade you to a ranch position as soon as you have the experience. You're about halfway there, so not too much longer. And yeah, fuck it, I'm just going to seal this because I can't be bothered to wait. Enable auto bottle, and people start dumping in water, please. I want this ready to go for when we start processing slime. And we're going to build some ladders across this, just so that like the duplicants can traverse over it, and we'll potentially be expanding it, and it saves them from getting wet. They'll be happy about that. So I need to sort out some piping for the gases. I'll probably bring that around this way. I might have to swing that up and through the liquid lock area, actually, so we'll change up some of this. We'll have it run up through the floor here. I'll sneak you up the back, and then up and through this way, I suppose. That should do for now. We'll get ourselves a gas pump. I probably want a gas filter as well, just to make sure that I'm only extracting chlorine from this environment. But these machines aren't going to use a whole lot of the chlorine, to be honest. So we will have... Right, that needs to be the input. I'll have a gas vent, like, somewhere down here or something. Dig out this little bit. I think that should be a decent enough setup. I've got the output pipe down here, so it's a decent space away, but as I said, the majority of everything that's going to be getting pumped out is going to be chlorine. We shouldn't have much coming out through this other pipe. And I'm going to be setting up a power switch somewhere out here on the outside so that we can switch this on and off as needed. These are going to be set to direction right, and it's going to mean that they're going to have as slime gets brought in, I'm going to try and set things up so that this is the only access point if slime is being brought in, especially like dealing with stuff down here. I don't want it being brought through the rest of the colony. I just want it to come through here. I want it to go past all the ore scrubbers first, and then straight up into these. I think it's going to work if I get this right. No duplicants have managed to get themselves stuck down here, so that's fine. We're doing all right so far. Turner has still managed to contract slime lung, and I'm not entirely sure why. He and May are also a little bit stressed. It may be the new jobs, but obviously, yeah, Turner's got the whole, slime lung thing as well. It would stress me out if I had that. It doesn't sound like a nice ailment. And what ailment does sound nice? Yeah, you gotta think of it that way. They need to be filling this up a little bit more. Oh, it's because it's on a priority 5, so they're not really prioritizing that. I'll chuck that up onto a 7. Hopefully they'll get some more done with that. But once we can start pumping some chlorine into these machines, I'm going to be feeling a little more confident about actually getting out into this space and clearing out some of the slime. Because I think it would be a really handy thing to have. Because I'm still relying on algae for my oxygen production. And we're down to less than 3,000 kilograms. Which isn't too bad. But algae deposits will eventually run out. We can use slime to... Oh, that's a lot of algae over there. We've got a lot left here. But yeah, having slime available, we can turn that into algae. Along with being able to, you know, incubate or fertilize dust caps, so we have a new food source available. But there is a new printable, so let's have a look to see what we've got. I suppose Mirthleaf seeds, because I can't think of anything else that I really want right now. I still haven't like properly looked at the other kind of professions and things that I want people to be doing. I'm still mostly focused on just trying to get a ranch thing sorted. Okay, just getting a switch and some power lines set up. Oh, I have just noticed that things aren't getting installed up here. Need to dig a little bit of stuff out up there. Saves me putting ladders in and stuff. But everybody should be able to get everything all wired up now. Which would be awesome. And we managed to clear out even more space over this way. Just further, like, freeing up the air in this sort of chamber. Nearly got this lot submerged as well. Ooh, how are these going? The bristle blossoms are, or their body temperature is not looking great, but they are getting fluids. Yeah, the temperature of that water is not doing them any favours, unfortunately. Could maybe do with... I do have wart seeds. I'm half tempted to maybe try and plant one of those. Somewhere that it can affect the pipes. Could that maybe work if I were to put one up here? I'll give that a shot. We'll see how that works. Right, you are going to be set to a priority 9, and I'm going to switch you off for now. And then we'll connect the power through to the network. And then I'll switch you on, just so that we can start pumping some chlorine into these machines. You have no... Oh, right, yeah. Chlorine. There we go. The pumping of chlorine commence. Now, unfortunately, the hydrogen... Yeah, the slime lung in the hydrogen is going to be a potential problem. But these machines are filling up nicely. And they really aren't going to use much in the way of chlorine when it comes down to, you know, this process. So we won't have to worry about, like, switching everything on all that often. Plus the pipes are backing up a fair bit, so that's going to keep a little bit more of a additional supply in. How far back is that going? Where is that one? Okay, yeah, that's backed up quite a way. These fill up to 10 kilograms, and the pipes carry 1,000 grams. So they carry 1 kilogram per little tile. So there's quite a lot of supply just in the pipes that will keep things running for quite a while. I am going to need to try it and sort out the hydrogen. However, because that is going to be an awful problem with the amount of slime lung that is currently in the air over this way. I mean, it doesn't really seem to be growing at an alarming rate. It's just bloody awkward, and I don't like it, and I don't want it there. So I may try to do the whole gas reservoir trick of maybe make a little room, maybe make a little chamber that I can put like that I can fill with chlorine, put a gas reservoir in it, and maybe go that way. That's a potential idea. Right, let's get that connected up over there. And I might want to consider putting a liquid lock in this space. So, yeah, I'm going to lock this for now. Just so that the duplicants aren't going to go and kind of bugger up with getting around. Am I going to be able to build a liquid lock without disturbing the slime, though? I don't think I am. Nicola has now got his next point, so we now have somebody qualified for ranching, which is just fantastic. I think we can make a start on this ranch now. So this is going to be for, yeah, hatchlings. So, oh god, everybody's earning skill points at the moment. Nails, what have you done? What is your job, actually? You're currently a... You're a tinkerer. Okay, we'll give you access to electrical engineering. Ooh, that does sound fancy. Right, now, let's have a look at these hatchlings. All these hatches. I think I want to get one that's kind of young. Right, there's only one hatch there. There's a hatch here that's buried. There's only 11. Wrangle. On a priority 9. I want to see this in action. Oh, wrangle that critter. Oh yeah, look at it go. Nice. Oh. Where do I drop? How do I drop you off then? God, that is all looking really... Oh, it's full of floral scents. That's what's going on in there. Yeah. Okay, do I need... I think I need the drop-off. Where do I find that? That's under... Oh, God. Remember that. That's under food, isn't it? Right, critter drop-off. Pop that there. Build that, yeah, on a 7. Right, critter drop-off. There we go. Right, yeah. Hatch. I'll do that on priority 8, I guess. He just shoves it in a bag. Oh, God, poor little bastard. Okay, we'll drop you in here. We have a little hatch. Awesome! Oh, I'm chuffed with that. Oh, yeah, and then he's just going to go and poop out some coal for us. And this is almost as full as I want it, which is just awesome. Still needs filling up quite a bit, but it is getting there. Yeah, but this liquid lock over here. I'm going to build this out on a 1, just so that I can kind of get things in place. I am going to have to dig at least one tile that's got slime on it. Which is less than desirable. I'd rather not have to do that. Not to mention this whole area is full of polluted oxygen. And that's not great either. But you know what? I'm going to issue some dig orders for this space here. And I'm going to get a deodorizer right in by the door. We're going to put this back onto auto. And in fact, I'm even going to cancel that. I'm going to put the priority up on these bits to 7. I'm going to hope that I can kind of build this kind of, you know, bit by bit. Yeah, I think if we can be clever about this, if we can be somewhat semi-efficient with things, we might be able to make this work. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't take my word for it. I do want to get this CO2 out of this room, though. It's just... it's awful. Maybe put in a carbon skimmer or something. You just connect the piping over like this. Gonna be a bloody awful state of affairs going around this way. But I do want to change up the way the piping is working for these carbon skimmers, because they're a little kind of inefficient. Oh god, Lyra is now contracted slime lung. This is why we need to efficiently deal with this stuff, because it's fucking awful. Everybody just gets it, and it's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig this out in order to get things moving from here. So I'm gonna try and get some of this stuff sorted. Try and get some of it in place. I am unfortunately gonna have to dig this tile of slime, and it should be alright. We should be good. As long as it goes through the scrubbers and ends up in one of these bins, shouldn't be a problem. Right, printables. Ooh, fungal spores. Yeah, I'll have some of those. Don't know how many there were, but I'm having them. That little deodorizer is doing the best job it can, I think. As long as it can clear away the polluted oxygen, the slime lung will die off. Although the majority of this is all floral scents, which is nice. I'm very nervous about doing this and actually getting it right. So, do wish me luck. I don't want a slime lung epidemic. I really don't. I also need somebody to put in this little bit of wire so that we can actually get the carbon skimmer operational. Can somebody do that, please? Or is that that's going in on a 1 as well? Of course it is. Why would it not? Is this back up to 7? There, it's back up to 7. Yeah, we're going to need bottle emptiers on either side here. Once we've got this liquid lock in place, and we can get the carbon skimmer operational, which it is now doing, we can start trying to get this slime out of the ground. And we can, like, once the lock's in place, we can just set up, like, deodorizers so that we can clear out any nasty polluted oxygen. And we can just tunnel our way down, dig out all the slime, process it, put it away in storage, and it hopefully won't be a problem. I'm hoping. Let's deconstruct these ladders. They're not needed now. And we're going to dig up this single tile of slime. And as soon as it is there, we are going to set this to slime storage. And we're going to copy that setting across the board there. But yeah, once it's dug up, all it does is fart out slime lung. And I hate it. But there we go. You'll just move from machine to machine, process the whole thing. And I'm hoping... oh, you are completely... You are completely coated in slime lung, however. I do think the... I don't think... I think the germs are diminishing. Maybe I need to put a sink in. Oh, you just delivered granite coated in slime lung, didn't you? Well, that was less than favourable. Okay, I'm going to move this deodorizer. It's going to sit over here instead. But the oxygen in here is now looking a little bit better. It's not fantastic by any means, but it's certainly better than it was. It's breathable at the very least. You're going to get deconstructed. We're going to replace you with... Should we put in... We'll put in a hand sanitizer, I think. I would put a sink in, but that involves more plumbing, and I can't be bothered with that. Storage bin is doing fine. It's not outputting any slime lung. The amount of slime lung germs are increasing, which ain't great. I'd rather that wasn't the case, thank you. But it should be okay. Maybe putting a CO2 atmosphere in here would have been better. Or putting the bins in a CO2 atmosphere, because yeah, the slime lung won't be emitted from this while it's submerged. But it's not a sterile atmosphere. So maybe that's something I need to think about. But I'll consider that for the next episode. For now, I'm going to wrap this one up here. And just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlists on the channel for more Let's Plays or metal covers. And give this video a like or a comment, just leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Fit in around here, do you? What is it with you kids not wanting to fit in these days?